Hey guys, so this is Joey or Rowan. This is the first in my promised Blue Moon esbat videos. I'm in two minds what to call the series. I might call it Blue Moon Blessings or maybe esbat adventures, like education and adventure, because it's educating me and an adventure. That might be a bit sad. We'll have to think about it. So this is the first in this series, and I'm going to call this video Drawing Down Inspiration. And it's based on the Drawing Down the Moon, which we will cover in another video. But this first video is about getting inspired. Starting at the very beginning. For people who may or may not have done esbat rituals before, for people who don't know what an esbat ritual is, and all the little bits in between. So this is going to start at the very beginning. So the blue moon is the second full moon in a calendar month, and this year we have a blue moon on the 31st of August, so not that far away now. According to astrology, it's 8.34 degrees in Pisces. If you're into astrology, worth going and having a look what that means. And I will cover that a little bit more in a different video, the astrological signs and full moons. Yeah, definitely, I think we'll do that. So, where to start? It can be difficult to know where to start, so I draw flow diagrams. Now, full moon associations, it says, and all these little arrows, and I'll read you what I've put. So I have silver white against dark blue or black sky. Colours is a good place to start. Also blue for blue moon or turquoise, that sort of, blues for sea associations, because the ocean is tied in with the moon, with the tides tied in. Did that without even thinking about it. There you go. And therefore ocean water, seashells, that sort of thing. It's at night time, so what does that conjure up in your mind? I've put down tranquility, peace, harmony and mystery. There's the mother goddess aspect of the full moon, obviously with the triple moon symbol. She's the full moon in the middle. With her being the mother goddess, what does that say to you? Loving, caring, authoritative. Again, this is what it says to you. I have, what else do I have? Feminine and female mysteries. Magic, priestess, spellcrafting. It's a powerful time for spellcrafting. So, protection, purification, cleansing, healing, drawing down the moon. I've also got written down moonstone, the offering that I'm going to make, which I shall cover in a second. I thought about that this morning. And then I put altar down here, glittery stars. I have glittery little stars that I'm going to cover the altar with to make it look like night sky. The white candles, the sea salt and shells. I'm going to make an offering candle, make incense and jasmine flowers on the altar, and some silvery sparkles on the altar too. So I think that covers it, and I've just done that again. It's not showing up well, but it's just a thought planner. So that might be a good place for newbies to start, to just write everything down before you start researching. Write what comes to you, to your mind, naturally. That way you are drawing inspiration from yourself before you've read anybody else's rituals or suggestions. And a really good place to start is artwork. I have two artwork books that are pagan related. One is a bit darker and the other one is very brightly coloured. let's do Josephine Wall first. She's the more brightly coloured one, and I have to say with her artwork, it's, for me, hit and miss. Some of it is amazing, and some of it, but this is the book, The Fantasy World of Josephine Wall, and that's one of my favourite bits of art that she's done on the front cover. But for this, and I may take this out of the book and put it in a frame. And no, some people are going to be horrified that I said that. This is one of my favourite paintings, full stop. The fact it's to do with the full moon and Selene. I think she's called it Moon Goddess. I think she does mention Selene in the text. But this is one of my favourite pagan-y artworks, full stop. So it's really beautiful, and there's some really lovely artwork in it, and the way she's holding the moon and the stars all around her as a cape, and the tranquil expression of her face. I think it's beautiful. And if you're wondering why you're bringing up artwork, well, artwork can be, especially if it resonates with you, can be a really good place to draw inspiration from, because it's pictures rather than words on a page or words on the internet. And I mean, the array of colours in her paintings, I'm trying to just, the array of colours in her paintings, from the lights, colours within the moon, and the greys and the blues, and if you, sort of cosmos in the corner, and it's really, really lovely. So if you're looking for like colours for your altar, inspiration, it could be a really good place to start. Now that one was Josephine Wall, and I've said that some of her stuff is really, really good, and some I don't like so much. But it is brighter, more colourful than the next artist, whom I love. I have never seen a picture of hers that I didn't like. Her paintings are a little bit darker, a little bit more gothic, a little bit. Some of them have bright colours in. The cover is brighter than a lot of the paintings in the book. And this is Susan Sedon-Boulay, the Goddess paintings. That's the book, and it's Athena on the front. Isn't that nice? Now, I wasn't overly keen on her Selene one, but there are a few in here which are relevant. The first, she's done more than one picture of Aphrodite. Now, Aphrodite is obviously a love goddess, so people might be looking at me like, huh? She's also a goddess of the ocean, having, you know, with the story of being birthed from sea foam. And as you can see down, I hope you can see down there in the corner is the full moon. And that's Aphrodite laying in the water. Susan Sedon-Boulay. The colour palette is beautiful. So this is just places you can take colours from, ideas from, moods from. It's just to get the creative juices flowing. Now the second one I've always really loved is High Priestess. This is at night time. It's not necessarily the full moon, but it's the sort of feeling it gives. She's a high priestess. Can you see the face there in the robes? And then there's eyes in the top. It's knowledge, the hidden mysteries. And, you know, the colour palette's beautiful. And it's that sort of... The reason I think I'm drawn to this one to do with it is to do with that tranquility. She's the direct representative of the goddess on earth. is in the text, and there's quite a bit more text in Susan Said on Below. This is all goddesses. So, and then the final one, because I like it, is Morgan Le Fay. Beautiful. So I thought I would share those paintings now. These inspire me. That's why I share them with you. It's not to say that the same artist or the same pictures or the same whatever will inspire everybody. The best thing you can do is Google or equivalent. Go out there and type in full moon. Type in full moon altar. Type in esbat and look. And if you can't find artwork, then esbat art or full moon goddess art or Celine art or that sort of thing. And another place, especially if you have the tarot, that you can find inspiration is within your own tarot set. Now, obviously there is the moon card. I have the Shadowscape Tarot. I will show you the picture in a second, but if you can't see it very well, which they're quite small and difficult to see maybe on the camera, but you can go to shadowscapes.com/tarot because she has all the pictures enlarged and she does art prints, and I want an art print, at least one or two of these for you all. So this is my, oh gosh, yeah, it's a bit difficult to see, isn't it? That's the moon from my deck. Go have a look at that website, it's great. The thing about this that made me smile is around the bottom is a ring of toadstools. Anyone who goes back and has a look at my altar video, there is a ring of toadstools on my altar. They're candles, so they're staying, and that's why. Oh, let's put that back with her in the set, back with the kid. There we go. Wrap them up. So, whether you have a tarot set or whether you just Google tarot sets, if you want to go have a look at that one, again, it is shadowscapes.com/tarot. She does some really beautiful artwork and I connected with it. But go have a look at your own, go have a look at certain tarot sets that interest you, and then look for the moon card. It's one way of being inspired. Now, oh, itchy. Oh, sorry. I decided that this morning to go out and gather some herbs. I'm going to make an offering. I need some of the cedar. This is cedar for the incense. Oh. But I'm going to cover herbs, I think, in the incense video. And then I was thinking, what am I going to do for an altar cloth? I don't have an altar cloth. And I went and opened my drawer and this fell out. This is what happens, you see. Dark blue, silver, sparkly, perfect. It's a scarf type thing, but it's so thick I can probably fold it over and still use it as an altar cloth. Perfect. So that's a lovely sort of colour scheme. And that's another place where you can take inspiration for creating and a starting place to create your own altar. So this is just a brief video, a merging of ideas, where to start. Start with colours, start with pictures that you find inspirational with your goddess. You could meditate for ideas, Colour schemes is a great way. Silvers, whites, dark blues, dark for the back of the night sky. You can bring some stars in as well as your full moon. So that's a good place to start with that. Maybe softer greys and softer lights, candles, that sort of thing. So seashells, salt, sea salt, sea water. You can then go reading up on other bits and pieces, other rituals, what other people say, what other people do, to take inspiration from there. Start by writing everything down is a really good way to do it, because then as ideas pop up you can add to it and you don't forget. I just wrote mine in 5-10 minutes. Things that would pop into my head before I started looking at what other people did. So that's it, I think, for this part. Yes, I don't want to go into too much detail into any single one avenue, because I want to cover every aspect individually as we go through the series. So this video is just to say you can inspire yourself first from what comes within. So write full moon associations or ideas, and then just write everything that comes to mind, and then go use the internet or books or any tools you have available to you to look at what's out there, artwork, pre-existing altars that people have put pictures up. You search for esbat altar or a full moon altar, you'll get a ton of pictures up if you're really stuck. Do you have to have an altar, make your own incense, all the rest of it, have a ritual? No. If you're very, very new and this worries you, and it's like, well, everybody's in the pagan community is getting excited, getting involved, making stuff, and I don't feel ready for that. If that's where your mindset is, then don't panic. You could write a little poem, or take a little poem, or just go stand outside, or go stand in the window if you can't go outside for whatever reason. There are plenty of reasons. And if you can see the full moon, just relax, take in that energy, maybe wish on it. Well, a wish is like a prayer, it's like a spell, you know? Wish for something. And just relax, take it easy. If this series is going to go through how to do all the bits and pieces, if you feel comfortable and you want to give it a go, and you're new and you like to follow the videos, and it's also for me because I haven't done a full ritual before for the esbat, so it's just documenting for me as well. So I hope that was helpful. Not huge amounts of detail on any one area yet, a little bit vague, I know, but it's on purpose because I want to go into every area specifically. Okay, so blessed be, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I will endeavour to make some incense and record myself doing it, talk through the herbs and things and why first, and then make some incenses. So blessed be.